Today we're going to go ahead and rewrite algebraic expressions without a negative exponent. So we're going to simplify this and take away all the negative exponents to make them positive. To do that, the easiest thing to do is start with your fraction bar. And then we're going to decide what goes in the numerator, what goes in the denominator. We're going to look at each piece separately. So starting with the 6 that's down here in the bottom. This 6 and this z are not the same thing. They are not both being raised to that negative 4. So we have to look at them by themselves. This 6 right here is being raised to a positive 1 exponent. Since the exponent is positive, we don't have to do anything with it, and that 6 stays on the bottom. Then we take a look at this z. It's being raised to a negative exponent. To make that exponent positive, we need to move it to the top. So we get the z to the 4th on the top. Now we look to see, do we have anything that can be simplified from here? And we don't. These are different bases. So we have our answer of z to the 4th over 6. Let's take a look at letter B. We have v to the negative 5 times v to the 3rd. We can add these first together, and that will give us v to the negative 2. And then we can see that we have a negative exponent, and since that v to the negative 2 is in the numerator, we need to move it to the denominator for it to become positive. So we get 1 over v to the 2nd. And finally, in letter C, we have b to the 5th raised to the negative 4th. This is where we multiply our exponents. So we can simplify this to become b to the negative 20th. And then since that's negative, just like we did in letter B, we've got to move it to the denominator. So we get 1 over b to the positive 20. Next, I'd like you to do a few on your own. So take a look at 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and pause it. Unpause it when you're ready to check your answer. If you did number 1 correctly, you should have gotten w to the 20th. It's a positive exponent, so no need to move it anywhere. In number 2, when you add up all your exponents, you get v to the negative 2, which then you have to move to the bottom to get 1 over v to the 2nd as your answer. And for number 3, if you're moving these around, remember the negative 5, we're not moving it because of that negative. You're always looking at the exponents. This negative 5 has an exponent of positive 1, so the negative 5 stays on the top, and our y to the 2nd needs to move to the bottom. If you have any further questions on this, please let me know.